Hi everyone, my name is BB30 and you're listening to Buddhism Bits. This is our episode on the 6 elements according to Buddhism. Well, in Buddhism, everything is consisted of these 6 elements if they are living thing, and 5 if they are, non-living creatures. But they're of course, in different proportion. And the 6 elements are the earth element, water element, fire element, air element, the space element, and last but not least, the element that exists only in living creatures, the mind element. Well, the earth, water, air, and fire would be, rather easy to visualize. For example, the water itself, you can see there is water there, and of course there is heat or else, that water would be something colder than the ice. And of course there's the earth element, as you can see by the dirt or the contamination inside, and the air inside the water, which allows fishes to survive. And what allows these different elements to coexist is the space element, because in between the water element there is some sort of space where the air can be inside, the heat can be in there, and the earth or the dirt essentially can be inside the water. All of this could coexist because there is this thing called the space element, and that is the 5th element. And these 5 elements must exist in all sort of things. It could be even in living creatures or in any inanimate objects. All of the things, all of the living creatures must have these 5 elements. But one element that is determines whether this is a living creatures or not, it is the mind element. And all the elements are interconnected, with the mind being at the center. It is like the headquarter. The mind element is like the headquarter that controls all other elements. So whatever you've done, if there were to be an effect, for example, according to the law of karma, if you've committed some sort of action, and then you would receive the repercussion of it, and it is received through the mind element. So if you have a pure mind, it would sort of like spread the effects into the other elements, for example the basic elements. So if you have a good mind, and then it is like the phrase that says mind over matter. So if your mind is clear and bright, it is relaxed, your body that is comprised of the other 4 elements, the other 5 elements, would be relaxed as well. And that is why people say that mind is very important, especially when you are sick. If you have a healthy heart, healthy mind, it is very easy for your body to recover. And that is what Buddhists believes, and that is why we take great care of our mind, because we believe that the mind controls everything. It is in the center of these interconnected elements. And that's about it for this episode on the 6 elements. If you were to have any questions, queries, comments, or any suggested topics for me to discuss, feel free to reach me at BuddhismBits@gmail.com. It's BuddhismBits@gmail.com. Ehipatiko, come and see you soon.